Wes decided to come away just for a night. We're currently in the Britannia Hotel in Nottingham. Because we couldn't have our anniversary together. So we thought we would come here. So I'm going to take you on a little journey. That pulls out as a sofa bed, but we don't need it. Ta-da! That's the telly. That is the hallway. There is a disabled bathroom around that corner. And then here is that's the bed. And then that is the normal bathroom. I hate the word normal, as you know, but yeah. Wes has just had a bath. So I thought you would like to see where we are just for the night. There's something I want to cover that was on Instagram the other day, but we'll come to that after this little break. You can now see my face. Anyway, there was this thing on Instagram the other day that I want to talk about. So in America, there is this show called Dr. Phil. And it's a bit like a serious Jeremy Kyle over here in the UK. And he had a couple on. One was in a wheelchair, one wasn't. A bit like me and Wes. And it was a bit of a volatile relationship. He suffered from mental health issues by the sounds of it. And basically, they were just taking it out of each other. They were getting no space. She was his 24-hour carer. And Dr. Phil came out with a quote that 100 out of 100 relationships that require caregiving fail. Now, I don't believe this 1 second. I've seen it in real life. Me and Wes did it for a little while. What I mean is, he was my full-time carer for a little bit. Now, I don't really advocate your partner being your full-time carer for many reasons, but one of them is that you're always with that person. You're always looking after that person. You need your space, and you need a hobby or something away from that person. Now, this woman did. She did, go out to the shops. She used to leave him. But I don't think she used to leave him for very long. So basically, Dr. Phil was quite arrogant in his views because, 100 out of 100 relationships that require caregiving fail. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't fail. I follow, and you're more than welcome, I'll try and put a link below. I follow a couple who, as well, he's in a wheelchair, she's able-bodied. In America, they call them interabled couples. I'm not really a fan of that word, interabled. No relationship should have a label. If you're in love with that person, then there shouldn't be a label. It shouldn't matter what form it's in. But I just find it interabled, I don't know, just not a very nice quote anyway. They're a couple, and they're such a nice couple. They remind me of Mia Wes, but they're American, and they just take the mick out of each other, and they love each other, and to them it doesn't matter that he's in a wheelchair. They've still got a good relationship, and 24/7 care works for them. For me and Wes, it didn't work. Not because, we hated each other, or because, we didn't enjoy each other's company. I mean, I'm going to get Wes in, but, it was getting to a point where we needed the space. We needed he needed to go back to work, and he needed his life. And, it wasn't that we didn't want to be around each other. I think it was just the fact that we were around each other too much. And I think that's the problem sometimes when, you give in 24-hour care to a person. You can't do it 24/7. It doesn't matter if that person is, your partner or your mum or whatever. Nobody can give 24/7 care 365 days a week without a break, because you and that other person are just gonna get suffocated. But on the flip side, if it works for you, it works for you, and I respect that, and I respect people that can do that. But and I get that it comes with, Wes still helps me out. He'll still come and help me out for a week, or he'll come and help me out for a couple of days, or when we're together he'll come and help me. But it's just not that 24-hour a day, thing. It's just a lot. It's, and I get that. I respect that. But I also respect you guys if you can do it, But to come out and say, 100 out of 100 relationships fail, I think that's quite, arrogant. Like, he needs educating about, there are couples out there that can make it work. And I've seen it. It was all over Instagram the other day, There was people coming out and saying how happy they were. And, good luck to you guys. But there are times when things like that don't work, I think I'll bring Wes in to ask his point of view, because I think it would help just to have your point of view. Come in now. For him to come and just give his point of view on it.
Right, go on.
So, why did we stop it? What did you feel?
We need a space from each other.
What was your view, that kind of thing?
There's only so much time you can spend with someone, and who has needs, then before you're going to start hating each other.
I think there's a fine line between caring for somebody and being in a relationship.
Yeah.
You have to find that balance. If you haven't got it, you're just going to end up resenting that person.
Yeah.
So we had to come to a decision.
Well, after doing it for near enough 2 years.
Yeah. He was doing it on and off for a couple of
And
years.
doing another job as well with one day off.
Yeah, it was a lot, you know. But it's not that you don't help me.
No.
You know.
I'll help you when I can,
But we're just not doing it on the level that some people can do it.
I wouldn't choose to do it just because
No.
it can, like I say, it's a fine line. It's a stretch.
Yeah.
Between caring for someone and loving someone.
You just have to find that balance. People can do it. And congratulations to you guys that can. But me and Wes have such, and it sounds horrible, but you know, Wes has the pub and his life in Chesterfield, and I have my life in Hucknall. We intertwine that in the best way that we possibly can. But to do it full time while he has another job, it was mentally and physically quite straining.
Yeah.
And I understand that, you know. It's the same with my mum, you know, she can't do it on a 24/7 basis. You can't do it. It doesn't matter if you're lovers, brothers, mothers, whatever. It's just, in my view, not physically possible without having some form of break or hobby or a separate job or something to separate you. Just my view.
That's fine.
Anything else?
No.
Anyway, guys, me and Wes are gonna probably have a cup of tea and get to bed because it's about 10:30, 11 here, and it's St. Patrick's Day today. So happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, all them British people that are Irish.
Yeah, for one day. Anyway, if you all don't have like tons of hangovers in the morning, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Definitely comment and let me know what your view is. You know, yours could be different to ours, but anyway. And if you saw the Instagram post, you know, let me know. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye bye.